Oh yeah, it's just a quick one tonight. I'm gonna pot on a cucumber, and I'm gonna harvest some veggies for a fabulous green soup. Catch you in a bit. So this guy needs potting on. He's a cucumber. He's only in his little pot, but we're going to do the sort of bottomless pot method again with him. So he's going to go in one of these big buckets. Go back where he is now, but he's going to be potted into the large bucket. That's what we're going to do with him. Okay, hook. So that's our cucumber plant. Got plenty of flowers on him. We've got some bone meal. We'll put a handful of that in. Some sulphate of potash, because it's a natural fruit and flower enhancer. Protects against disease and drought. Bigger, healthier fruit. Organic, easy to use granules. That's going to be mixed in to the potting on mix, along with about 25% of the vermiculite and about 75% of the clover compost, the multi-purpose compost. It's going to go into there. Right, well, we'll crack on with that. I'm going to mix it in there. So the granular sulphate of potash is quite similar really to the perlite and vermiculite mix that I've got there, but they come in those granules basically. You've got the bone meal there as well. Handful of that, handful of the sulphate of potash, and then probably about 20% of the vermiculite and perlite mix. It's only a vermiculite and perlite mix because I had vermiculite and perlite that was mixed together. It's just to break up the soil a bit, allow the water to get through, soak up, go down, the feet to go through better, the roots to spread better. So mix all that together and get it in the bucket. Yeah, so we'll have a 2-inch gap around there because of course we've got to account for this, the existing soil and what have you that's in there. So I'm going to leave it inside that, but I'm going to cut the base off it. I'm going to cut the base off that. As you can see, it's got decent roots sticking out of it. And then straight into the middle of that bucket. We'll crack on. As you can see, those roots are ready for coming through. They're bursting the britches. So I'm going to make a hole in the middle of the bucket there, in the compost mix, and get him in up until where my thumb is really there. Okay, so there's the cucumber plant. I've trimmed off a lot of basal leafage that was around here, a lot of foliage, and also there are quite a few flowers, cucumber flowers down below, which is no good. Really, if the cucumbers grow as we want them to grow, they'll be about 12 inches to 18 inches long, so you want them away from the ground level really. Now they're probably about 8 inches off the ground, but I'm going to try and train those to come over the sides as they grow, and then let that go up then, up as far as it'll go, and then maybe later on run some lines across so that the plant can carry on over that way. But we'll see. I might just nip it out and just let them grow on. We'll be getting cucumbers off that for about 6 weeks to 8 weeks. Probably starting in the next 2 weeks, we'll have cucumbers to harvest from the lower flowers. Then as we go up, it'll continue on doing its thing. It'll send shoots out to the sides as well, so I may well potentially have to rejig things in here. There's a tickly hand for you. Have to rejig things a little bit in here so they can get a bit more grow space, these cukes and tomatoes, which is all very doable because there is an extra space that we can use. We just have to sort something out with this configuration down here. We'll see. Well, I'm certain we can figure something out. Nothing to get depressed about, boys and girls. And yeah, so off we go with another plant. I'm going to get some harvesting done now because I'm loving this green soup that we're making. This really fresh organic green soup that we're doing. So let's see if we've got anything that we can harvest. I'm interested to see actually as well how we're doing with the broccoli, because I've not had a chance to get inside here and check the cauliflower and the broccoli. I wonder if we can see anything from the tops. There's cauliflower in there. You can't really see it. I bet there are small cauliflowers underneath all that foliage. But luckily the leaf is protecting it, so that means the curds will stay nice and white. Let's see if we can... Here's the broccoli. Oh, hang on. If you can see that. I think we have a contender there. Right, I'm going to get in and have a look at him, because that looks like a big one. That's as big as Bradley's head, that. What's the other one? Oh, God. I've got to really clear up it. I hope these tips open soon. Yeah, that's not too good. That one down there, that's a small one, but that's a whopper. So if I take that, I'm going to take that out tonight. I'm going to take it. Right, let's crack on. I'm going to take that. And all the leaf and get the soup on the go. Just look at the quality of that veg. The leaves, the foliage is all beautifully green, dark green. It doesn't really pick it up, this camera. Really dark, sort of a deep, natural green. Not a mark on it either. No bug damage, no any form of disease whatsoever. This is like a bloody Indian club, this thing. The side shoots of broccoli that I hadn't noticed coming along the sides there as well. You know, you look at that head though. That's massive. I haven't got little hands. That's huge. That's got to weigh a good pound on its own. I bet that's half a kilo. That's half a kilo, that easily. Anyway, it's going to be used. I'm well chuffed with that. Look at that. What a cracker. As big as your wrist, that there, isn't it? Oh, I'm well chuffed with that. Brad's cage comes up trumps again. And we've got broccoli, or calabrese to be precise, coming on all over the place. That's what you've got to watch with those netted scaffold debris netting tents. See those holes there where that leaf's resting? The cabbage white will get its bum through that and lay some eggs if you're not careful. Got to keep an eye out for that. But yeah, there's two more broccoli there. There's another broccoli at the back. All the rest up that side is cauliflower. So I think on the weekend I'll check the cauliflower and see what we've got on the cauliflower. If that's anything to go by. I mean, that's the daddy of them all, isn't it, that? I bet I couldn't encompass that with both hands. The girth on it. That head. Oh, it's a cracker. We've got loads of leaves, loads more leaves as well. I filled a bag full. See? Filled a bag full. And again, really dark green, luscious leaves. Beautiful. So that's part of the green soup. The other component is about 8 of them. So I'm going to take those as well, and we're going to get them in the mix. Along with carrots, potato, that kind of thing. You can chuck it all in. Why not? Chuck it all in. Get a really good mix of vegetables in there. A mixture of roots. In fact, I'm going to put the swede with it, I think. The swede that we took the other day. So we'll have the swede. I've got the spinach. The spinach has started to bolt in places, so I'm taking out those bolts. And I'm going to eat those up. It's all starting to come now, the harvesting. We'll have far too much. Again. We're going to have too much to eat. It's a good job we've got some fresh plants to plant in, because this abundance will last for about another 6 weeks, but then we'll need to get the other plants coming through to pick up where the first bunch left off. So we hope to be harvesting all the way up until December from the plot and beyond, you know, for the leeks and things like that. They'll go into next year. Potentially. So we're going to get some autumn and winter varieties of the Calabrese and the other brassicas. We're going to get some more brassicas, and I've got some Chinese cabbage that I've started off as well. That's down there in the tray. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them that have come through. And yeah, we've got 12 more broccoli and 12 more cauliflower that we're going to be getting in this weekend. So they're going to be coming through. Altogether, in the ground, we've got probably about 40 of each: broccoli, cauliflower. We've got more swede in there. We've got more cabbage in there. Probably about 16 or 18 cabbages in there that are going to be ready in the next week or two. So it's all either going to be frozen, souped and frozen, or make sauerkraut out of it, things like that. We're going to preserve it, eat a lot of it, give some of it away. But we've started the process again, so in another couple of months' time, probably August time, back end of July, August, we'll be harvesting again from the stuff that we've successionally grown, or we are successionally growing on. End of this month, we'll be pulling the spuds out as well, which is always my favourite time of year. Starting pulling the new potatoes out. You can't go wrong with that. We're going to have potatoes for days. We've got tons and tons of potatoes. And then sort of like mid next month, we're going to be getting the beans off. The peas are coming. I took about 40 pods off today, but we've got some more peas that are coming and are going to be planted in. So successional planting and growing on. So hopefully we'll have an extended season this year. It's getting better. It's getting better all the time down here. Love it. These tomatoes are ridiculous. Look at these. Plenty on. I'm taking a couple of cucumbers every night. Only small ones, like about 8-inch ones, but I'm taking a couple of cucumbers at the moment every night as well. So that's good, isn't it? I will leave a couple to sort of grow on. But the lads love them, my little boys, they love them. Those are the sun gold tomatoes we started from the suckers that grow on. The tomato plants took them out. That was either last night or the night before, I'm not too sure. But yeah, they seem to be starting to root up now. Right. I'm gonna get off because I'm giddy. I love it. I absolutely love it down here. There is no place like Eden. This is Eden for me. It really is. I'll just get the sign beside me, behind me. Yeah. Little Farmer's Farm. Keep growing with your head down. I've been Guru Mafinda. You've been fantastic. If I don't see you through the window, I'll see you through the week. And take care of yourselves and each other. And remember, we love you all. Bye-bye now, boys and girls. Keep on growing.